Yes, lads, what is going on? Welcome to episode 15 of the Under 23 Sorare Road to Glory. I've got some really exciting news to announce in this video. But first of all, let's recap last weekend's results. Now, I'm not exaggerating when I say this is the freakiest thing I know that sounds a bit wrong in some ways, but yeah, get any weird, freaky images out of your head. This is just freaky in the Sorare sense. Honestly, I'm blown away. Like, this is the weirdest thing that's ever happened to me. 511th in D4. So this was the secondary lineup we put out. Dakovic with a tough well, I say tough fixture. Everything's a tough fixture for him right now. 3-0 defeat at home. Things aren't looking good for him. I am worried about Sibanek and subsequently him. Danilo Vega, out of nowhere, from the depths of the gallery, comes out with the highest score of any of our players this weekend. Absolutely did not expect it. I knew he was back in the side, hence why I played him. At home, it's like, okay, whatever, let's see what happens. Guy gets an assist, clean sheet, 26 AA. Yeah, just ridiculous. Did not expect that at all. Grubber with a very respectable 30 as our captain. Of course, captaincy bonus takes that over 100 points. Kenzo, again, with a very disappointing score, to be honest. Lots of possession, lost stats, which just stifles his score. And then Jacob Brown, lads, as a forward, scoring nearly 30 AA away from home. And a yellow card, by the way. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. And this is why Brown having a forward card is really important, because look how many times he lost the ball. And as a forward, you only lose 0.1 of a point every time you lose possession. And so if that was a midfielder card, he would have lost way more points than minus 2.3. So that's, having a forward version of Jacob Brown is really important. One big chance created, 4 attempted assists, the set pieces shining through there in a 1-0 defeat. So yeah, unfortunately I didn't play him in my best lineup. My most prioritized lineup, sorry. Lads, have a look at this. Tell me the odds on this happening, okay? So as you can see, 324.8 points, right? And what do you think my points are in this lineup? I honestly could not believe, before I click record, I was having to just wipe my eyes and double check, that I wasn't seeing it. Like, it wasn't a mirage. We scored the exact same points to the decimal point. I don't know what has gone on. Genuinely now, this is some sort of voodoo. Of course, this was D2. And so, yeah. I didn't even mention. We ended up getting a box from this and we got promoted. So this has gone from D4, Division 4 to Division 3. We got 2 essence in the box, so yeah, we're not close to crafting a card yet. But yeah, main lineup, Toblason with some nice AA. Really disappointing they didn't keep a clean sheet. Grubber, of course we played double Grubber. Klein Hansel was quite disappointing, considering that was in a 0-0 draw as well, so he got the clean sheet as our captain. Friday Night Curse kind of come and got us. Leopold, 23 AA, really encouraging signs there. And a 3-1 defeat. And Sego as a forward again, like 20 AA. I'm really impressed with our forwards being able to score above 20 AA. Considering we're doing this on a budget, like, you can't normally find that many forwards on this game that score really well all around score-wise, for cheap. And so, yeah, those two have really impressed me this game week. Both away from home as well, just, of course, lacking the DAs. But once they sort of merge together, when the good AA comes next to the decisive, the goal, assist, penalty one, whatever, then that's when you can look into the 80s and 90s as far as scores go. But I'm just still freaked out. Like, how have we scored the exact same points in both divisions? It's really freaking me out. Maybe it's not that. Maybe you don't think it is as weird of a thing than I do, or as I do. Sorry, stumbling on my words today. Sorry, lads. I normally do that anyway, but you know what I mean. Really freaked out by it. But yeah, it kind of is what it is. Now we are into an international break right now, and yeah, we've got no lineups for this upcoming weekend. We haven't got any lineups for next midweek either. So game week 29 will be the next time. Which will be next Thursday. I will do an episode next Thursday. And this is coming out on Friday. I know normally every episode comes out on Thursday, but we're not putting any lineups in this weekend. So that kind of wasn't really the reason why, though. And I guess we'll just get into it straight away. And I'll speak about it throughout this video as well. But I'll announce it here. I have become a Sorare data ambassador. So yeah, big moment for the channel, to be honest, and myself, because yeah, it's something that I've been working towards, I think, for a long time, and we managed to come together and form a partnership now with Sorare, which I'm over the moon to be doing, because I've been working with with Laird and Sorare over on the Sorare channel for a long time now, and it's nice to be able to see that they view at like my channel and see it as valuable in the sense of hopefully I can sort of bridge the gap between other members of my channel and subscribers of my channel that maybe aren't fully aware of Sorare. My job is to kind of show them, or show the product off in many ways, Sorare that is, to my audience. So I'm obviously going to assume a lot of you guys are already on Sorare, but this is just a partnership that I'm honestly over the moon to be involved in, and hopefully we can create some cool content together. My content in itself won't change that much, to be honest. It really won't. One benefit for you guys is if you are or if you haven't signed up to Sorare I do have a discount code now, so use code Harry at checkout if you want to get involved on Sorare. And like I said, my job is to just kind of highlight how good the platform is, right? In my videos I already kind of do that anyway, but we'll just go into more depth probably in most videos. But like I said, the content itself won't really change. I'll just be highlighting some cool bits of Sorare from a week-to-week basis, especially in the Road to Glory, to you guys, to show you guys what you are capable of doing with a Sorare membership. So that's kind of out of the way. So I'm buzzing with that. We haven't got that much to get into. I was going to say loads of things, but we do have a few cards to give away in this video as well. So stick around to the end for that. We've looked back to game week 25. There isn't any looking forward in this video because we won't have lineups to build until, like I said, game week 29. Which will be next weekend, but we can have a little look forward just to see what we're working with. I think that's kind of a a good thing to do over this break, because if you don't have players playing internationally and lineups to put out, it can Sorare itself can get quite stale, I think, or you just get quite bored. Obviously you can play rivals, which is whatever, fine. There's no Sorare Pro to play unless you have teams playing internationally. So this is what we're working with when we get back. 2 home fixtures, which is nice for our goalkeepers. Klein Hansel, Affengrubbers at home. Wow, things are looking pretty fun. These 2 are the giveaway cards, which I'll be giving away, of course, in this video. So so far, all our defenders and all our goalkeepers are playing at home, which is great. Leopold plays at home as well. Jesus, I'm going to just build out a few mock lineups here, because this could look really good, by the way. Leopold's at home. Jesus, Sago's at home and Brown. What is going on? This guy's a giveaway card as well, by the way, so don't worry about him. And Sternberg was our one and only reward so far. So Dion Bello, bit of a nightmare right now. He's injured. He says he's got a knock. I don't know. I think it's his ankle. So hopefully he's back after the break. But Jesus, lads, these fixtures are looking incredibly good. Jankovic is away to Dynamo Zagreb. He was suspended last game week for us. Tom Kraus came off the bench last game week and got a 77. I didn't play him in any of my lineups, of course, so I missed out on that. Bulak came off the bench again. He looks like he might be out of favor right now, but that would be probably our first team. Again, things can change, of course, but we're looking pretty tasty here. I think I'm going to go double defense in this lineup just because Klein Hansel's at home, as is Affengrubber. So we go double defense. Bass is playing against AZ. Clarkson actually started last game because there was an injury to one of the players for Aberdeen, so I might actually play him here, and then Sago, unless Dion Bellows fit. So we'd probably go in, to next weekend with something like this. Everyone's at home bar Clarkson, which is a great sign. But things can obviously change. Now, I have made an addition to the gallery, and I don't want to butcher his name, sorry, because I'm not fluent in Portuguese, but I think it's Machado. I think I've pronounced that right. If there's anyone watching this with more knowledge on the Portuguese language than me, please let me know if I butchered that or not. But anyway, I made a split decision on the weekend to buy this goalkeeper. He's under 23, doesn't play for Porto anymore. He plays for Estrela, who Danilo Vega plays for. So I was aware of the club. They're not licensed on Sorare, but they do have a few players. And as you can see, he does have a score for game week 25. And basically, he came off the bench to start the second half because Estrela's keeper, Brigido, however you pronounce it, he went off injured. Well, I assume it was an injury. I don't know exactly what happened. And that's something that maybe you guys can help me out with in the comment section. But he went off injured at halftime. I noticed that. I had a notification that he came off the bench. And I was like, okay, let's see what his price is. Let me see if I can snap one up. I paid £1.66 for him 4 days ago. Literally minutes after he was announced that he was coming off the bench. Right now, I think his floor is at £2.70 something. So, £2.70 on the dot. Satonio, who's a bot. So technically on paper, we could just maybe flip him. Like I said, I don't know the exact situation of, the first team goalkeeper, but they went on to win the game 2-0. He did keep a clean sheet, albeit, he only played 45 minutes. 15 AA, though, is really impressive. Like, he must have impressed, according to how the scores played out. So, I'm not saying it definitely means he's going to go start the next game, but I've just taken a bit of a punt on him, to be honest, because, I'm not blessed with goalkeeper options so far. And, yeah, it might make for a third lineup, potentially, over the next few weeks, if we're lucky. If it doesn't, then so be it. We have to just sort of maybe take the L on that one. But that's sometimes, you do have to take risks in this game, and that was... at that price, I didn't think it was a terrible risk, so I've thrown him into the spreadsheet already, and his floor price is, it's £2.70, not 75, 70. But yeah, I've updated the floor prices. Gallery value sitting at £44. I'll make this a little bit bigger because it might be, maybe that's a bit too big. Gallery value is at £44. That's adding in the Machado purchase. My cards, for the most part, when I updated them this morning, not many were up, if I'm being honest. Like, a lot of them were down, even like Affengrubber, who has a fixture during this international break. La Liga 2 don't stop playing. Maybe Leopold went up marginally. I think Brown maybe went up marginally as well, but nothing substantial. Dakovic continues to drop, even though we're still technically in profit on him if we were to sell him. Bellows gone down 50% because of the injury, which is typical. He was on absolute fire. Yeah, like 8 DAs in 8 games, and then of course he gets injured. So that was a bit gutting, to be honest. I'm not looking to sell any of these cards. I'm just, showing you the floor prices just to kind of show you, how the trends work on Sorare. Like, we're in an international break right now. Like, cards are going to be, or cards that aren't playing for the most part, if they're not internationals, will just be a little bit cheaper than usual. But, come next Thursday, Friday, a bit of FOMO might kick in. Now, of course, there is other sort of factors outside of maybe the game. Well, not so much outside of the game, but there's a lot of noise on Twitter right now, and lots of sort of, noise, I guess, from the community, be it all, positive and negative, surrounding, all sorts of avenues within the game. You've got classic, you've got in season that has everything has a problem, right? If you want to critique it that way. And normally, historically, during international break, that's when, the community in itself normally has their meltdowns. And I'm not sitting here saying that they're not justified or anything. I'm just saying that that's kind of how it seems to go from a historical standpoint. So prices seem to come down because people list their players, want to maybe sell out of the game, etc. And whatever, you've just got to sort of take it with with a pinch of salt and stuff, and kind of focus in and just have tunnel vision on the goal for us. And our goal is to just continue playing under 23, enjoying the game, eventually get into 3 lineups, and hopefully win a lot of rewards to give away to you guys at the end of the season. Like, that's all I kind of care about in this scenario. I don't have anything to look forward to, unfortunately, apart from game week 29, like we've already been through. I do have the giveaway to mention though as well. I did vaguely mention it already, but I do have 2 cards to give away in this video. All I want you to do is let me know your Sorare gallery name. Thomas Bielan, who plays for Feyenoord. He's a centre-half, I believe. Some good scores in him, under 23 as well. What is he going for? Around £2.50. Not terrible. And then Gavin Malloy, I think, who plays for Aberdeen. Again, in-season cards. Again, £2 odd cards. So those will be given away to 2 of you guys in the comment section. Just let me know your Sorare gallery name. Leave a little, nice comment. Like the video, of course. And I'll pick 2 of you guys at random. In Tuesday's reward video, I gave away 3 cards. Sinisterra, I have sent an offer out, but they haven't accepted it yet. So we'll see how that sort of looks. If he hasn't accepted in the next few days, I'll send it to somebody else. You can see I went on a bit of a tangent here, and ended up buying 4. I already had a rare of his, like a while. I bought it before the start of the season, so I'm just dollar cost averaging. There he is 4 months ago, and now I have 5 of him. So whatever happens. He's young enough. But I was just showing you I bought one for the Road to Glory as well, to kind of highlight that. Sometimes you have to take a few risks in this game, and sometimes they pay off, sometimes they don't. We'll see how this one ends up working out. So I really do hope you enjoyed this episode, lads. If you did, please do leave it a like. Like I said, comment below, let me know your Sorare gallery name to be in with a chance of winning those 2 cards that I'll be giving away. Hope you have a good international break. If you're not doing too much, make sure you're scouting ahead for game week 29. Hope you have a great day, and I shall see you guys in the next episode.